The last time you and I got together, we talked about the Arch Collaborative. In fact, you introduced me to the Arch Collaborative the last time we talked. I went on to have Taylor Davis on the show, and several other people have come on to talk about their results around the Arch Collaborative because it has done so much good work within the industry. And you talked about IT spend, voice recognition, scribes didn't correlate to user satisfaction, and we talked about that a little bit. Then you shared how personalization, training, and ongoing ownership and engagement were the keys to satisfaction. That was 2018. What have we learned since then?
So the three tenets that come out of the data. So there have been the Arch Collaborative. Let me back up. One, I'm not going to call it burnout. I'm going to call this user satisfaction because I think physician burnout is a much bigger topic. And for the bigger topic, I look to the experts like Stanford and Tate Shanafeld and all the components. But I think the EHR plays a role in burnout. Sometimes it's because it's part of the cause, but sometimes it's also, it's a symptom of the disease. So if there's more regulatory requirements put on the physician, you'll see it in the EHR, so they'll blame the EHR. Or if the physician is asked to be doing all these mundane tasks that really could be offloaded if we did team-based care, they'll feel it in the EHR. So I don't think you have to separate it out. And so then I try to talk about user satisfaction in the EHR because I think that's more what we can focus on. The Arch Collaborative is just one tool. There are many organizations who are addressing user satisfaction and may or may not be using the Arch Collaborative. What I like about it is it's a survey tool. And it basically says, hey, does your EHR allow you to provide quality care? And if so, why or why not? What are the components? And the three components, despite more data than 2 years ago, much more data, still hold true. Training/education, personalization, and what I call shared ownership. They have different terms for it. I think it's mastery. Let's see, I'll get you the exact terms they use. That might help. It's strong user mastery, shared ownership, and EHR meets unique user needs. So strong user mastery is education and training, shared ownership is ownership and engagement, and EHR meets unique user needs is personalization. And I think it's whether you do the Arch Collaborative or not, or get this data, I think that is becoming more standard understanding. So Judy Faulkner recently spoke at a forum at the Cleveland Clinic called Ideas for Tomorrow. And somehow it's been all over. I actually saw it because I'm connected to the Cleveland Clinic, but what she mentioned there has been seen everywhere on Twitter. And she even talked about, hey, you have to have ongoing education. And she talked about personalization. She talks about shared ownership they're very specific. They have one flavor of it at Epic, or they have one term, physician builder. I think there's many more ways to do physician ownership and engagement beyond the builder, and that can be vary between organizations, and it can even vary within an organization. So the orthopods may have a physician who's involved in a certain way, and the primary care providers may have a different. In fact, one of my compatriots says, we don't use the title physician builder. After they call it EMR director, one of the tools they can use is being a builder.